The floorboards in the attic groaned under my weight. I could feel the house settling around me, a low rumble like the distant threat of an earthquake. The attic was our latest frontier, a vast, uncharted space with its own heavy trapdoor and set of stairs. We'd already found some interesting things up here. Old trunks filled with clothes and jewelry, a collection of first edition novels, even a taxidermy squirrel wearing a monocle. But nothing could have prepared me for what we found in that far corner. My partner and I would come home from a day of work to find new paintings, sometimes as many as 5 or 6 in a single day. We looked at each other, our eyes wide with a sudden understanding. Then we heard it again, the sound of little footsteps racing back and forth above our heads. Something about the past, something about the people who'd lived here before us, something about the dark secret they'd hidden in the attic all those years ago. As we stood there listening, another print appeared, and then another, until a small handprint was pressed against the dusty floorboards. We raced up the stairs, our hearts pounding in our chests, and flung open the trapdoor. They were all dated, each one bearing the name of the previous owner's youngest child. And now that you finished watching this video, why don't you go check out the playlist I've linked to below, which contains similar stories like this one. It was the sound that always accompanied these storms. I shifted the beam of my flashlight to the far corner, illuminating motes of dust dancing in the air. My partner and I had been renovating this old Victorian house for months, uncovering its secrets one layer at a time. There was a painting there, or rather a series of them, and each one depicted the same thing, a group of stick figures with no heads, standing in a line and reaching towards the sky. When we first found them, they were fairly simple drawings, almost childlike in their simplicity. Yet when we returned the next day to take them down, we found that they'd become more detailed overnight, now including things like facial features, expressions, and even clothing. At first, I thought they were just the product of some bored child's imagination. But then I noticed the dates on the paintings, each one from a different year, starting in 1894 and ending in 1908. That meant the house's former owner, a wealthy widow who'd lived here with her 2 children, had been drawing these faceless figures for over 10 years. But that wasn't the only strange thing about them. As the days passed, the drawings continued to evolve, becoming more realistic, more grotesque. Then one night, as we were getting ready for bed, we heard it, a soft thud, like something falling onto the attic floor. In the dim glow of the moonlight, we saw it again, a small footprint in the dust, right in the center of the attic floor. And that's when we knew this house wasn't just filled with ghosts, it was trying to tell us something. "Hi, I'm here,"